In honor of Martin Luther King Day, we celebrate the American Indian Civil Rights Act. As we honor the path to the equal civil rights and liberties for all Americans, we remember the unique struggles faced by our American Indian people. American Indian tribes have been exercising political sovereignty for thousands of years, long before the creation of the United States. Tribes have practiced this sovereignty through traditional beliefs, spirituality and ceremonies, native language, leadership and organization, and social and economic structures. When the United States was being developed, the founders recognized the unique political status of Indian tribes and built this into the U.S. Constitution. American Indian tribes were recognized as sovereigns, as established through many treaties, acts, and laws. Did you know members of American Indian tribes were recognized as citizens of the United States in 1924? During the 1960s and 70s, American Indian activism fought to overcome the following: racial and social injustice, recognition of tribal sovereignty, treaty rights, and self-determination. The Voting Rights Act of 1965 clarified that American Indians cannot be prohibited or discriminated in voting in federal and state elections on the basis of race, color, and native languages. President Lyndon Johnson signed the American Indian Civil Rights Act in 1968, also known as the Indian Bill of Rights. The American Indian Civil Rights Act recognized and preserved tribal rights and human rights of individual Indians. It also recognized tribal sovereignty and the dual nature of citizenship that our tribal citizens enjoy today. The Indian Civil Rights Act also created a framework to protect individual Indians from injustice or corrupt tribal governments by limiting tribal government power. As we recognize the civil rights guaranteed to all Americans, it's important to recognize how American Indian tribes practice tribal sovereignty.